Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Lucifer Season 2, Episode 9. Let's quickly go over what happened last episode, because it's been a minute, and we will get into this one. So, basically, at the end of the episode, Lucifer lit up Azrael's blade, because he was getting really passionate, really intense, like angry, because the mom was kind of, with Amenadiel, teaming up on Lucifer and saying, you know, let's go kick some ass back in heaven. And Lucifer's like, no, I like it here. I like it on Earth. Earth is the only place that I feel like
I belong.
Yeah.
And like I'm normal and not like
the devil.
The devil, literally.
Yeah. So
he's also going back to therapy with Linda, and I'm sure we'll probably see a little bit about this. Don't you think in the next episode, like him talking about his mom?
Yeah, probably.
And Amenadiel. And we also saw Chloe and her feelings for Lucifer kind of coming out, and he's starting to see that too, you know? That she was, like, jealous of,
Ella.
Literally Ella. And, her and Dan are starting to have, like, I think a better relationship, too. Because I think now they're more on, like, a friendly level. Mm-hmm. Where he actually wants to, like, talk to her about things, even if they're not, like...
divorced.
Yeah, even if they're divorced, even if it's about, like, another person. Like, they're at, like, that stage, I think, in the process. Well, they're not even divorced yet, right?
I think they are.
Are they? I thought they still had to sign the papers. I thought they were just separated.
Yeah, I feel like that happened off camera.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I don't think that they would drag it out this long.
So they're doing a lot of relationship building right now, and I'm excited to see about this whole Azrael blade being lit up, because as soon as his mom and Amenadiel saw that, they were like, we out. Like,
no, the mom, her eyes lit up and she was like, this is great. Like, this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Because I think she realizes that he has a weakness, which is his love for being on Earth. So I think her plan will probably be to either, like, fuck up his life so that he thinks that Earth is not great and unbearable and wants to go back to heaven. Like, she definitely has some type of plan to make his life living hell on Earth, no pun intended.
You think
so that he's gonna... Yeah, because he loves Earth so much. That's the reason that he doesn't want to go with her.
Yeah, but I think she might use this to her advantage. Like, not, like, wanting to go to heaven. And, like, that might make, like, God even angrier. You know what I mean? Like, God might see him being with this anger and the blade, and she might, like, use that to her advantage. Not, like, make his life a living hell, but, like, try to contact God in some way.
I don't know. I feel like if we haven't gotten contact from God / his what he wants, I don't think we're gonna get it now. You know? And we don't know what he wants. That was made very clear during Uriel's episode. Yeah. That was made very clear that we don't know his will. We don't know what he wants. So...
he's a very vague man, or...
we get no information from him at all. We kind of just, like, know information about him from his children. And how they behave. And kind of, like, the bits and pieces of history and their childhood, growing up and stuff like that. We get that information from Lucifer, Amenadiel, and then Uriel. Those are the only three children of God that we've really seen. And then we have the mom, who is obviously actively against God, who I don't fully trust at this moment.
I've been saying that she was sketchy from the beginning. Like, we never knew what her true intention was.
Well, I do believe that she loves her children, and she will do anything for her children, and that she, you know, loves them and respects them. I do believe that. Do I also believe that she has some side motivation and she wants to get back at God for whatever reason? Yeah. You know? Who's to say that she didn't deserve to go to hell? We don't know.
You're right. You're right.
So, that's my opinion.
I agree. And I'm excited to get into the episode.
Yes, so, unless you have any other thoughts, without further ado, let's get into episode 9.
Mom and I are going to find a way to get back to the Silver City, one way or another.
Los Angeles has so much to offer. Forget everything you just slept through. Welcome to Los Angeles. My nightclub, Lux. The city's crowning achievement. My brother and I are celebrating...
Did you just, like, jump?
I don't understand it. It's not my home. It never was.
And neither was hell. I find that people make Los Angeles their home for one of two reasons. Either they're running from something or looking for something. Which is it?
Lucifer. Lucifer! Get out of the chair.
Come on, detective. It's been ages since I sat in a throne. That's Dean Cooper, the Los Angeles real estate tycoon.
Yeah,
owns the whole block, and
In the entire block that Lux is on.
Oh, shit.
Deeply unpleasant man. You wouldn't believe the deal I had to strike for my lease.
someone really popped his cork. You know, like, guys, like the blood's the champagne. His neck was the bottom.
Wow.
I think they got it.
Killer wiped it clean. Well, I was the kind of kid who did jigsaw puzzles, picture side down.
It's fascinating.
It's not that many pieces.
No. Well, I mean, it's a lot of small pieces, though.
Yeah.
Lucifer, Morning Star, you're being evicted.
Ew. I don't like that guy.
Wow.
Explain what you mean by evicted.
Evicted.
This guy killed the other guy so he could have all his stuff. Prediction.
Your lease is written in lipstick on a stripper's thong. Not exactly legally binding. I'll have you removed.
Yeah, but that's all his
come
stuff
on.
in there.
Easy to
Let him
remove me. Last time
stay.
it took the power of God. What do you have? A few expensive lawyers?
This is your mother's doing.
Probably taking everything on the block.
Mum. Oh.
You told her you want to stay here on Earth.
Oh, you
I
think
didn't
it's the
I
mom?
didn't even think about that.
You can't see it, I'll find someone who will.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I think she's right.
Of course you don't.
Oh.
So after you said you'd handle things,
Why would she murder some human?
That woman is dangerous.
You weren't actually involved in that man's death, right?
Of course not. But might be able to be used to our advantage.
I feel like we're seeing more of her like duplicitous side a little bit, like what she's willing to do to get him to go back to heaven.
Talan, what? It's Klingon, for the king is trapped. In Star Trek, they play three-dimensional chess.
Her energy is unmatched.
We are doing this by the book. I cannot have you terrorizing him.
I would never.
We're threatening to tear his arms off.
That's happened one time. I solemnly promise that the man's feet will remain firmly on the ground.
Oh,
Oh my god. Is that
do you think?
Cooper?
Yeah. Do you think that was the mom? Because she said maybe we could use this to our advantage.
Oh, I don't know. How is he alive?
Damn. Why would she do that though? I don't think it was the mom actually because
I think someone's out to get the Cooper
family.
family. Or like at least what they have.
According to the docket, one of your clients is a known explosives expert named Patrick O'Neill. I'm his lawyer now. You can go home.
Look, lady. Touch me and I will sue you, so?
That's the second time she's used her powers.
She is so powerful. Are you kidding me?
I feel like she's only tapping into like 10% of her power too.
She just like poked him.
Yeah.
What do you desire? Tell me and it's yours.
I want everything Dean Cooper has.
Wow.
Cooper and Lux, so how about everything apart from that?
Everything.
Why?
And then to destroy it.
What's
So you're
like
gonna tear
the
down all
tea?
of his properties. I'm a developer. I'm gonna knock everything down and then rebuild. I'm gonna build a mega mall.
Mega Mall?
Yeah, you know, Gymboree, Sunglass Hut.
A murder investigation can tie up a development for years.
The accountants I had looking over the deal did find several unreported payments. Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Interesting. So he was hiding a lot of stuff then.
Who? Cooper?
Yeah. Right?
I'm not sure she's interested in selling.
Well, maybe she'll change her mind after I turn her world into a sphincter-loosening nightmare.
Lucifer.
When she said ew, I can't.
You're not his lawyer.
The accused has a constitutional right to be counseled by whomever they choose. You're very attractive. I found that can also mean you're not very intelligent.
I thought
He just
was
doesn't
gonna-
even deny it.
Have you ever brought down a building before?
I know how it's done.
Oh, she's gonna take down Lux.
I need you to destroy a nightclub for me.
No, he would be
Oh, that-
devastated.
That's really messed up.
Well, she's gonna do it. She's gonna have to do it when nobody's there. And his whole thing is like, let's keep the party going for as long as we can.
This is what humans call a sit-in. What are you doing here?
Well, I was gonna blow the building up with C4.
Mom, you can't.
Wow, it's so
As
casual.
a coward, I may be able to use this to my advantage.
Everything's about her advantage.
She's showing her true colors this year. I mean, this episode.
This year. This year.
This episode. Amenadiel's kind of blindly following, but I think he has
No.
some idea. I think he has some idea.
Do you see how he's looking at her? He's starting. He's probably gonna go back on Lucifer's side.
Because he's listening to Maze, too.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose you again.
Do you think, like, from the beginning, she's always had, like, this little bit going on about her sons, and it's truly just about getting back at God?
Maybe.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've guests to get back to.
Is that how you feel next to me?
She's so tall. I can't. I don't know if she's just tall or if Linda's just short.
God's wife. Ex-wife. Oh, I prefer not to be defined by him. Oh, of course. I wanted to thank you for taking such good care of my son. Our relationship must give you a lot to talk about.
She's like, I'm not really supposed to say.
I'm not telling you anything about our sessions.
It's so funny. I feel like that was meant to show how tall she was, because obviously she's a goddess and she's like very all-powerful being.
Yeah.
I know him. I'll handle this.
You sure, Detective?
I can reason with him. This doesn't need to be a scene. I got it. Lucifer, what the hell were you thinking?
He wasn't.
Turn the music back on. This place is dead.
Aww.
Well, you heard the lady. Crank it up.
Stop. That made me feel like, I don't know. That was really kind of heartwarming.
This is your home. I've always been on your side.
Aww.
Well, if you're gonna stay, come on, stay.
The song.
No, I don't want to dance.
No, come on, you're the guest coming now.
Aww.
I hope that this is
that
real.
Was so
I would love to
heartwarming.
go. Yeah, it was.
Oh, look at Chloe.
Oh, stop.
Look how happy she is. Aww.
That's so small. Wait, what? What's happening?
She's looking at Chloe.
You are quite insightful.
Because Linda was like, yeah, this
What is she
place.
gonna do to Chloe?
Lucifer, I'm sorry, but that trick that I pulled last night is only gonna work once. I can't see another way to save this place.
Underneath here, there's prohibition tunnels everywhere. And that stool that you're sitting on, that very stool, Detective, this may disturb and titillate you.
You have to go see Simon Holbrooks again.
But I'm sorry, I can't leave Lux undefended.
Undefended.
Eleanor Bloom's entire moving crew is passed out. Lux is fine. I really need
I don't
your
know
help
about
here.
that because of the mom, right?
Really?
The mom, yeah, we don't know where she went. I mean, the last time that we saw her, she was saying...
She was looking at Chloe.
How good of an idea Linda gave her. Oh, damn.
Yo, did he take her out on a date? That's not good.
Douche.
Detective douche.
Oh my god, she's from Big Brother.
What?
One of the pool goers, that girl was on Big Brother. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna rewind it and put it side by side.
Okay.
She was on Big Brother. I'm not even kidding.
Was it one that we watched?
No.
Oh.
I'm surprised you're still single. Lucky me. I was in hell for what felt like forever.
I feel bad for
Me
Dan.
too.
Same.
There's someone else?
No, there's this guy that she spends a lot of time with. And he definitely has a thing for her, but I mean, I don't know if it's reciprocated.
It's definitely reciprocated.
You are fairly
How
attractive.
tall she is.
What?
She's supposed to be.
That's crazy.
She's a goddess.
She's like, from Resident Evil. What's her name?
Oh my god.
Mother.
Lady Dimitrescu?
Yeah. She didn't even...
Come on, let's go. I know where he lives.
Forget the building. I need a smaller charge. Or say, one person.
Oh, what's she gonna do to Chloe?
Don't worry about that. I'm going to do this one myself.
The lip bite. The thing is, if she truly cared about Lucifer, she wouldn't do that.
That's what I'm saying. I think
She's
this was all
selfish.
like a little shtick here.
She's selfish.
Thought I'd say my goodbyes on my own.
Well, that makes this sort of anticlimactic. Lux has been named a heritage site by Los Angeles County.
Because she said about the underground
I had a
tunnels.
friend.
Yeah.
The city council push it through. Lux is protected now. Can't be demolished for development.
Detective, you saved my home.
Well, you'd still have to buy it back from Eleanor Bloom. I'm sure well above market price. You could afford it. Friends help each other out.
Oh, kiss.
Kiss.
Let me at least buy you dinner tonight to celebrate. She saved Lux.
Look at the way she's looking at him too, dude.
You could show her your true face. Do you think it's because you might be afraid? I think you did come to Los Angeles looking for something. Maybe you found it?
Oh, she looks good. It's weird not seeing her in her uniform.
Wait, where is he?
Oh, is he gonna stand her up? Because of what Linda said? That's fucked up.
That's really messed up.
He probably doesn't want to get close to her in that way because he doesn't want to hurt her.
That's so sad. That makes me so upset.
He doesn't want to risk having the same reaction that Linda had. He doesn't want to risk Chloe having that reaction. Which is fucked up. She doesn't deserve that. Come on.
That was messed up. Oh my god, what if something happens at the end with the mom?
What?
No! No!
What?
Who ends it like that? Who ends it like that?
Okay, well, we're gonna get right into the next episode anyway. But let's quickly go over what happened because obviously, cliffhanger. We want to get into the next episode. I think let's take it from what happened and we'll work our way backwards. I think with Lucifer talking to Linda about Chloe,
yeah.
I think when Chloe got Lux named as a historical landmark or whatever.
She helped him out.
Yeah, she helped him out. But obviously it's because she cares for him and obviously I think she cares about him as more than just a friend, but maybe as a friend first, and then, you know, she likes him a little bit. And Lucifer obviously made that very clear that he likes her, but I think he's really starting to maybe love her if he hasn't already, and that scares him because he doesn't want to risk her leaving if he reveals who he really is and have his identity, like,
exposed
and, like, rejected. Because then what does he have on Earth other than Chloe?
I like what Linda said about it. Like, you weren't really looking for anything in particular. Maybe it was love, and I think you already found it, and that's why you want to stay.
Well, she didn't say love. She said, but you've been looking for something, and I think you found it.
Yeah, I think that was insinuating, you know? Maybe not love, but, like...
I think it might have been love or just a connection. Somebody to understand, maybe understanding. Someone to understand him. And I think Chloe does understand him, and she tolerates him now and knows how to deal with him. She's the only person that really knows how to deal with his ways. And, well, I guess the only person that's human that knows how to deal with his ways. Yeah, and she doesn't even know the knowledge that Linda knows.
I know.
So
Linda's so powerful right now.
She really is, but, you know, it's confidential. It's, like, great that she's a therapist. It works out that way, because anything revealed in therapy, unless it could harm other people, you can't really reveal it to anybody else, so...
Yeah, but also by that logic, she couldn't really reveal him anyway, because he's, like, not even, like, a human. So,
That's
if
true.
he harms someone, it's, like, God's will.
It is, well,
no.
It's, yeah.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. And I think that we've seen seeds this episode also of, like, a Menadiel. You know, Maze is feeding that information to him. Maybe you shouldn't just blindly trust your mother. Not that he was blindly trusting her, but he was definitely in a place where he did not like God himself because he was losing his wings and he was kind of falling as an angel. So it made it really easy for her to come in, swoop in, and really be there for him.
Take advantage of his,
comfort,
like, loss.
Right, and take advantage of his like, loss of...
His downfall, basically. Not downfall, but...
His fallenness.
Falling angel.
Yeah, like his falling status, I guess. His falling status as an angel.
The mom is really taking advantage of literally any bad thing that happens that she possibly can.
Yeah.
I said from the beginning that she was sus, okay? And I feel like now she was kind of just using her sons. And it was a whole, like, act, basically. Like, oh, I just want us all to be a family again. I want, like, all this stuff. But, like, if you truly, like, felt that way about your family, you wouldn't be using their, bad things that happened to them for your own advantage. Like, I hope she don't blow Chloe up right now.
I don't know. You kidding? It looked like she was about to press the button.
She's such, like, a main character that wouldn't happen, but I feel like she's gonna get severely hurt, if anything.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't think that she's gonna die or anything like that, but definitely hurt.
But, like, what if Lucifer, like, changes his mind and comes back and, like,
saves
does something? Because I had a feeling when she was walking out that he was gonna be standing there for her, but maybe it's just, like, wishful thinking.
Yeah.
But, maybe that could happen. Maybe he, like,
swoop in and save the day. Yeah, maybe. But, you know, even if he does, it doesn't change the fact that the mother is still out to get Chloe. She knows information. She has spent her time, and maybe we thought she was so innocent. Maybe we thought that she was so harmless because she was very vulnerable, learning the ways of being a human, learning how to, like, operate in a human body. And I think that was just her learning how the human world, how Earth operates. in order to gain some type of tactical advantage in knowing a lot about Amenadiel's life and knowing a lot about Lucifer's life, and then taking advantage of that.
For some reason, I feel like she's more intrigued with Lucifer than Amenadiel, because I think she thinks Lucifer's more powerful because he's like the one that went against God, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like she's just kind of using Amenadiel in that way just to like try to get him to go back to the Silver City.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, Lucifer's been through a lot more also, you have to understand.
Yeah,
like, he really got sent to hell. He's the one that people look at and blame for a lot of things. He has a lot more,
he has issues with God more than, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but in her mind that would make it easier, but I just think he has a lot more, like, experience, I guess. Like, he has a lot more that he has dealt with on his own, whereas Amenadiel has not dealt with his feelings towards God. He hasn't had anybody there for him really to talk to about it. He didn't have Linda. He doesn't talk to Linda like Lucifer does. And, he's not like Lucifer in that way. He didn't really have anybody to talk to. So I think the mom came in and was that person for him.
Yeah, but that's
because
what I'm saying.
Maze wasn't there either. Like, remember him and Maze kind of needed to separate because of his fallen angel status. It was like a conflict of interest. So now that he's kind of accepting the fact that he's a fallen angel, maybe, it's not like confirmed. That was just like, it just said. Now that he is, Maze is kind of coming in and being like, snap out of it, bro. Your mom isn't that great.
Yeah, she literally went to hell for a reason, right?
Yeah, we don't know that reason, but yeah. So.
But that's what I was saying, though. Like, I agree with everything you're saying, and I'm saying she's using Amenadiel and, like, being that guide for him just to get to Lucifer. She doesn't really care about her kids, I don't think.
Yeah.
She wasn't, like, remember when, Uriel died? I know she was upset, but I feel like, at the same time...
No, I think she was upset.
I'm just saying, I don't really think she cares too much about what happens as long as it gives her a benefit in some way. If it's not benefiting her, or... Do you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't work in with her plan, like, him dying didn't work in with her plan, so she was, I guess, more upset about it. Do you know what I mean? Because he wasn't even part of it. He just came down. She didn't even know he was coming down. He was coming down to get her. Really. So that's, like, its own separate thing. I'm not, like, talking about that. But I'm talking about, like, the two boys right now, Amenadiel and Lucifer.
Yeah.
If, like, one of them isn't working with their plan, I feel like it's very easy for her to discard them.
Yeah.
Like, with Amenadiel, he's, like, starting to go, like... He's starting to think, at least we see, like, he's going against her. Like, I feel like pretty soon, maybe, she's gonna be like, bye.
Yeah. I think that... she doesn't, well, she does actively do things to go along with her plan, but also if things happen, kind of like how the whole Eric Cooper thing happened this episode, if it works in her favor, just like Uriel, if it works in her favor, she doesn't complain about it.
That's what I'm getting at. She uses it to her advantage.
Right. So, interesting. So, I don't know if you have any other thoughts or predictions, but I want to get into the next episode because... cliffhanger, and I want to see what happens to Chloe and if she actually, if the mom actually
goes through with it,
pulls the trigger. I don't know. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and we will see you guys for episode 10. All right, bye guys.